I went to school just to please my dad. Developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Alright everybody, what's going on? A few people have been asking me to look at old money, so here I am looking at old money, and I am confused as hell. Their Discord and their founders kind of want you to figure it out for yourself as to like what's going on. They really don't care, like in a good way. Like they don't care, like it's all fuckery. Like in all honesty, like that's what they love. I mean, you go into their Discord and you got the motherfucking flat dark earther, you got the motherfucking cyber beast, you got the motherfucker drip, like it's motherfucking everywhere. Everything is motherfucking, all right? That's just how it is. So that's how we're gonna talk. All right, it's not disrespect, it's not cursing, it's just using their culture. And I wouldn't talk about a project and not use their culture. That's just rude. So these motherfuckers, they got the basic shit going on with their constitution, and they say basically just remain civil, don't be a piece of shit. So that's what we're gonna do while we're here. We're not gonna bash them, and I wouldn't do that anyways because I'm not gonna talk about some project that I'm gonna bash. So I got some of my information from this interview that they did on their News for the Nation, and somewhere in there they talk about a vault, but then the dude's like, hey, people are asking about this vault, what about this vault? And they're like, we're not going to tell you nothing about this vault. And then they kind of chuckle and they're like, alright, and they move on. I mean, I don't know what this fucking vault is. I've been looking around, I don't see anything about a vault in any of these. There's also not like a directed tab for announcements or roadmap, but it is what it is. You got their business plan, so you can see kind of what they're planning right now. You see the motherfuckers with all the campaign shit, they're gonna probably get something. You got the flippers. I mean, flippers are gonna flip. They always do. The $0.2 bills were airdropped. I'm assuming that's what the ED stands for. Previously already dropped. You've got the motherfuckers with all 4 inflation times, so they'll probably get something. You got the people with all 7 of the LX3s. They'll probably be getting something. And no, I don't know Times New Roman. I don't care. Some people have been killing themselves because we're not all going to make it. I mean, kind of funny. But don't kill yourself. Life's worth living. And then you got the people with the yes asset of everything. They will get 3 bills. And I guess you literally need to own everything. All the campaign shit, all the inflation times, and the LX3s. So I'm just gonna jump over to what these are actually worth. Whoops, not that. This. Alright. This is old money, and there's 7,500 items, 958 owners. So it's not like a crazy distribution, but it's kind of an older project, and a lot of people love them. So people have been buying the floors. Actually, just in their Discord, I saw some people pay a $250 for one of these bills. Somebody paid like $280 or like $500. I don't know. People are spending money on these things, and I'm new to the project, so I don't really get it. But we're moving on. Their floor is $160. I think that's crazy. There's just these bills, and it's like, you know, just kind of satire money, making fun of our money system, which is great. And if we go back to their Discord, a lot of what they do. So let's see if I can actually find it. It's like all these. I don't know what their names are in the Discord, but let's see. Hoodrow Wilson, you know, obviously, and then Trixon. So these two have like this fake dialogue, which they argue with each other, and they come up with like ploys, and they try to campaign against each other, and it's like a fight. It's kind of like the presidential election that we kind of have now, only like dramatized and made to be satire. So I actually really enjoy their satire. Their sense of humor and everything is really funny, but it is confusing to figure out what's going on. But in a sense, that's the whole point, right? Like, nobody really knows what's going on with our government. They just kind of tell us a few things. Some people strongly believe it, some people don't believe it at all. Some people say this, some people say that. Some of it's actually on the news, some of it's all rumor, some of it's just hearsay. Like, nobody knows nothing. Alright, so I'm going to talk about their website a little bit, and then we got some more positive news. I know, more positive news. Back-to-back videos on some great stuff that Cardano's working on. But anyways, old money for now. This is their website, and it kind of shows you how it's printed, you know. So here's a few. That's just an example. You know, it goes through printed money, and then again you see a candidate's the overprinter in chief. Gotta love the satire. Inflationary times ahead, my friend. Yeah, it's economically flawed, the old money, but they still make incredible NFTs. Shows you a bit of that. NFTs just printed like their counterpart. Yep. Alright, so you move down and you can see that they're working on some things. They're working on a museum. Jealous Island, New York Stock Exchange, but it's YN Stock Exchange instead. The Flatiron Building, Flatiron rather. Wow. Anyways, the inflation times. All right, this is the first one you can actually click on, and of course it's abbreviated to. Why wouldn't it be? So you can go through here and you can see all the ones that you could have bought. All of them are sold out. You can go through them, and apparently there's supposed to be clues and hints in each one leading to something about the vault. I know nothing about this, but good luck to you if you are the kind of scavenger hunt, smart, puzzle solving type of guy. Moving on, we have the campaign headquarters. You can go into here and you can see some of the campaign stuff that they have. So they were selling the mugs, and it apparently is a he fucks mug, of course, because, you know, Hoodro fucks. And then you have the pin and some sort of banner or something. What is this? Maybe it's just an NFT. I mean, they're all just NFTs, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, that's done with, so you don't really want to go there. That's the airdrop section, which is here. So I guess we'll skip that because you got to connect your wallet, and I don't have anything in there to connect anyways. We will go to the Exerson's house, and you can see here that you can scroll through and look at all of the money. Every single bill that's ever been created. You could probably type it in if you know the bill number. I don't know any of that stuff, so we're going to move on. What was the other one? The Fed. The Fed is where they print money, okay, obviously, but they already did their drop, so the Fed is done. There is no more money printing. If only it worked that way still. Then you have the bank. This looks like the vault that they're talking about, and it's clickable. Unlike these, you can see that it's not clickable. It gives me this, but it's still red. So I don't know. Maybe it's to come. Maybe they're trolling. Wouldn't surprise me either way. The drive-in. They have this little short film. It's about a minute long, and I cannot view it because I will get demonetized, even though I don't even make money. It's not even demonetized. What's the word? Copyrighted. I will be copyrighted, so not going to do that. You guys can go look at it. And the airdrop, which I already said, you go here and you have to link your wallet. It'll check if you own any bills, and then maybe you get airdropped an NFT. I don't know. Again, the secrecy. All right, now we're over to the good news. Not that old money isn't good news, but SundaeSwap Labs, they tweeted out that they are going to be launching their ISO on Thursday. This is what so many people on Cardano have been waiting for. DeFi in general and these decentralized exchanges are everything that Cardano needs, all right? The only thing that worries me a little bit, I want to be all positive, but we have seen yesterday and today that Cardano is at a gigantic congestion. All right, look right here, 93.6% load on the blockchain. And why is that in red? Why is it even telling us? Why couldn't it just be ignored? Well, because it affects everything. The transactions for Nami are taking literally an hour per transaction. Just to send from one wallet to another is taking me an hour. Every smart contract I write is taking me an hour. And then after somebody else goes and they want to buy that, it takes an hour for that to go through. And even then, it took me, I think, 2 to 3 hours yesterday for one of my Cardano villages to sell. So this is kind of a worry if we already have this kind of load just because a few people are coming over from other blockchains and buying NFTs and doing stuff. Then what's going to happen when SundaeSwap launches? I don't know. I do not know. I do know that they are working on it. They are working with different types of plans. There's Hydra. There's other solutions. I don't honestly know all of the solutions. I need to look into that to do a separate video. But Hydra is just one of them that I know that tries to take some of the, I guess, transactions, and they try to take it off the chain and do it on a separate chain just to do that. And somehow they have a way of doing that. It's all smart people stuff. Leave me out of it. But yeah, it's good news. It is. But we could be looking at some very stressful transaction times coming up for Cardano. Maybe even some sort of crash. I don't know. Like, not a crash in the price, but like, I don't know how sustainable it is to continue for multiple days at a 93% load. It was even up to 97% load at one point today. Everything is grinding to a halt. I don't know how much more this can take. I don't know if there's a solution, but we'll have to see. This is good news because we would much rather see a congested network than a ghost chain, which everybody's been saying, oh, it's a ghost chain. Nobody actually uses it. There's no usability. There's no utility. explain this. Anyways, guys, this is Atlantic. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Get outside, see your family, see your friends. We are here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.